Morning guys, it's freezing this morning. We're in the coming into winter, coming out of autumn type thing. You can obviously see I'm growing my beard out a bit for a bit of warmth on the trails. We've had a delivery today. We've had some Magura MT7 Pros. Bit of a special product. I got a friend that brought the Chromag frame up to us from the Isle of Wight. He's got two of these electric bike thingies and his brakes are rubbish. So we're going to fit these brakes on and then we're going to secretly take it for a ride. Not very well like these bikes, but I've got to test it out, come on guys. So we're going to be as courteous as possible and we're going to test these Magura MT7s out. If they can stop one of these electric bikes with the weight that they've got, they'll be able to stop anything. So the Magura MT7, I think won best brake 3 years in a row for its stopping power. They are serious gravity orientated brakes, and as you see, they're here. Now, the reason for this, we are fitting them to these couple of sweet Surons. Pretty cool. Now I'll just add that these bikes are actually licensed, insured, unlike a lot of the rascals that are riding them over like the Kinbridge and stuff like that, tearing up the trails. We're not going to do that, but I'm going to fit these brakes on and then we are going to take it for a test ride. These bikes look freaking awesome. Only made better by these Magura MT7 Pros. They are probably the best looking brake in the world in my opinion. Unfortunately, we slightly overlooked what type of brakes that we actually needed. So these, I was unaware at the time when I ordered them that they actually had front and rear headlights. So I needed the E-stop brakes, which Magura actually sell. Luckily, I haven't got to get a whole new brake set. All I've got to do is reorder some levers. So the cost isn't that great. So now that they're fitted, let's go and bed these brakes in and have a really slow, gentle ride in order to do that. The first challenge, of course, is actually getting them out the shop. These things weigh about the same as a small donkey. I've never been on an electric one, this will be an experience. So this video is about the Magura MT7 brakes. So we'll get back on that topic very shortly. Just a little information about these Suron bikes. It is illegal in this country to ride any motorised vehicle that goes over 15 miles an hour without the relevant licence and insurances. These bikes are actually licensed and insured. You would have to have a CBT test in order to have one of these bikes. Luckily, I'm well old and I have grandad rights on my licence. Bonus. And you can see why you'd need that test. Just jumping on these things, they are extremely powerful. Then my friend actually made me aware I had it on setting 1. There's 5 settings. Ludicrously fast. But let's not break the subject of this video. It's the Magura MT7 brakes. And the object is to bed them in, not to burn them out. So let's slow down a little bit. It took about 20 minutes of slow riding in order to bed these Maguras in, but I have to say, they would stop on a penny. I fell in love with these Magura brakes when I originally put them on my hardtail. I've had many brakes from Hope to Shimano to SRAM, and I have to say the Maguras are, without a shadow of a doubt, the most powerful brakes on the market. So here we have the award-winning brakes from Magura, and these are the most powerful ones in the series. These are the MT7 Pro. You can get the carbon ones, which are slightly more expensive, but these are about 150 to 160 pound per brake, which when you consider the other brakes on the market, they're actually quite reasonably priced. Now, there are a lot of bad criticisms about Maguras, about the levers, braking and things like that, but they're actually designed to brake. So rather than smash the whole kind of lever off the handlebars, the levers are actually designed to break off and they're fully replaceable, and you can fully customise them as well. So you can change the levers, you can change the decals on the brakes for different colours, you can get a Union Jack one which is quite funky. I love them. And they're probably the only brake I'm going to be endorsing. There are other brakes out there which are fantastic. The Shimano, SRAM and Hope, they're all good brakes. But for me, after having them on my hardtail personally, I don't think I'd buy another brake for any of my bikes. It would have to be with the Magura MT7s. If you did like this video, guys, like and subscribe. I know it's a little bit controversial because I was on a Sauron and they're not very well loved, but they're still a fantastic piece of equipment. You can't really take that away from them. So we'll see you next week.